To finish off the story time, you're watching part 2. So I decided to refilm part 2 just because I felt like I was all over the place, but the disclaimer still applies. This is not to bash anyone for pity, blah blah blah. He ended up messaging me a couple months after everything happened, kind of just saying, hey, what's up at first, and I responded, if you're hitting me up to give me an apology, I don't need it, don't trip. And then after that, he wrote a big paragraph basically apologizing and wishing me well. And I responded, like, whatever you're going through that made you want to reach out, I hope you get through it. But I found out what I found out how I did, and I'm glad I did. As far as me being good, I'll always be good. Along those lines. And then I blocked him because the reason I responded that way is because by the time he hit me up, I did not need an apology. You feel bad, whatever it is that you're going through, forgive yourself for what you did. But as far as me, I learned to forgive this person without even ever communicating or talking to them again for myself. And the most important person that you should forgive is yourself for putting yourself in that situation and for allowing someone to treat you that way, because it is so easy to just put yourself down. For example, why am I not good enough, or why did I allow this, or how could I be so dumb to not notice, whatever the case may be that we tend to do when things like this happen. So you have to take care of yourself before anything, and then you could learn to forgive that person. And you're not going to forgive them overnight, it'll take time, but you'll see that you do not need that person's apology for forgiveness. And that's just anything in life, I feel, that you just have to sometimes learn to live with, because people will not always apologize or even mean it. A lot of people kind of ask me, why didn't I spread the video? Why didn't I post it on social media? Why didn't I ruin his life? Why would I waste my time on someone that doesn't want me? I don't want them. It would basically be, imagine I go do something crazy, right? I'm gonna end up in jail over who? Over that guy? No. You should realize that that person is not half of you just by their actions. This isn't even about physical attributes or whatever about the person. The fact that you're stooped that low just shows what kind of person you really are. So why would you waste your time? Say I would have posted it on social media, I would have made myself look bad. Whose account is going to get reported? Mine for posting that? And two, I'm not even that kind of person to just expose people like that. No matter what they do to me, I just don't. I actually kept this whole thing to myself for my family for 3 months until I was healed and was ready to, I guess not deal with opinions, but I was ready to open up, because I didn't tell them right away. I didn't want opinions, I didn't want drama, blah blah blah. Regardless of what these people did, I didn't care to ruin their life. I just cared about myself healing. And I think you learn that once you grow up. You're gonna keep living their life, so you gotta take care of yourself. So as far as what I actually went through, because I know that this is the part that's actually gonna help people, other than the revenge part that I hope will help you guys out. For the first couple of days, my stomach was upset and I really wasn't eating anything. The first week, I was okay to where I could function, but it was kind of the only thing I thought about. And as months went by, I got back to, I'm me, I'm good, I have all this potential, I'm gonna get back on that. So it is important to feel it out, feel it through. Obviously, I'm not suggesting you keep it to yourself, but always have that person that you can tell everything to, because it is important to let all these feelings out, because if you have them contained, you're gonna blow up eventually. Maybe those people that you feel like are more judgmental, but they do need to know, or you just don't want to deal with their opinions, maybe tell them after you're healed. But regardless if you're embarrassed or whatever, people are actually very welcoming, very sweet, and they'll make you feel better for sure. But stay away from revenge and lean towards comfort, focus on yourself. I did last year fall out for a couple months because I was going through that, and also just a bunch of other stuff, but I did get back into focusing on my makeup. I was working out, going on trips. It's so important to take little mini trips, explore, try new foods, hang out with people that really just give you that comfort, love, and support. We tell you, people are going to talk throughout your healing process. For example, some guy was saying that I cheated, or like, you don't even know what's going on. Why would I waste my time explaining myself to that guy? He's so ignorant and too old to be worried about what I'm doing. So if that's what he wants to do in his life, do you? I'd love to say that I had this attitude that I like, poor him. Okay, you're not in a relationship. Don't be that person that talks about a relationship you're not in. If you're that person, get it together. Second, if you're that friend that's judgmental, get it together. Don't be that person. We all want a non-judgmental friend, yet for the people that are not judgmental, where's that friend for them? You get me? You want to be just this loving, supportive person. Obviously, we're not all perfect, but we can all work towards being just leaning more towards spreading positivity. The things that you're gonna have to deal with after, say, you're a little healed, relationships are still gonna be fresh and burned, and dating is just make sure you get into it when you're ready. Don't waste your time like I did. I dealt with a lot of trash cans that, ugh. There was like this weirdo that made up rumors and lies. I hope he goes to a psychologist because he was the only one that believed his own lies. And I was just telling you guys, be careful, because not everyone is worth your time, no matter how hurt you are. Do not go waste your time with people that do not deserve you. Just when the time is right, that person is just gonna come into your life, because you're gonna be so focused on yourself, you're not gonna care about relationships. You're gonna be healed to where you're gonna be ready to let someone in again, and you're gonna have to learn to trust again, and you're gonna have to learn to put aside everything that you've been through. It's a whole new relationship, and just keep all of these things in mind, that you can't keep on bringing things from the past into your present. I created this video to help out anyone that either needs to get out of a relationship that is not benefiting them, that is not positive, that is just weighing you down, to just open your eyes and maybe hopefully give you the strength to leave, or if you just went through exactly what I went through at the time. And this is not a video, I mean, I hope you enjoyed, the achievement, but on a serious note, I really did this to help anyone that might be going through it. The people involved can take this however they want. If people know who it is, I just don't care for it. I don't care for opinions of it or anything. It already happened. I'm in a whole other relationship, and that's just the facts of the situation.